Good morning, good morning, good morning, my angels, my loves. Thank you for joining me on Guided Leap of Faith. Happy July. July has rolled in today, so I'm going to welcome in July. This year has gone by so fast, you guys. Just please do remember that on July 7th, we are going to Mercury retrograde. And with Mercury retrograde, you are going to hear of people from the past, okay? So when this does come about, this is an opportunity for you to review things, review your emotions, how you're feeling when they reconnect with you, okay? Some people, it might just be really be a time of closure for a lot of you to finally put closure to some things um, that you've gone through, that you've had to heal from, and they're coming back to, reignite those emotions. Um, so that you can make a final decision as to where you want to move forward with that person in your life. It's also a time like, do not sign any contracts, don't take out any loans. Electrical issues might be going on at that same time as well. Okay, but really, like, review your feelings, review situations, put closure, let things go to the past, and use it as an opportunity really to heal and watch communication. Okay. All right, so I do want to say this because I am really feeling that someone that you left behind, collective, is really missing the intimacy between you guys. They are really missing the intimate moment. And although, you could have left a lustful person who's out there engaging in other activities, do know, okay, it's just not the same. Like, the intimacy that you two shared, it was more intensity behind it. It wasn't just a moment, and it wasn't just a get off at all. It was, I don't know, it was passion, it was drive. Definitely a lot of passion between the two of you, and it was just love. It was something like the way you held down, the way they held you, the way you look into each other's eyes, and they haven't been able to duplicate that somewhere anywhere else. Like, I'm sure they've come across people that, hey, they held their own, but it was different with you. It was a spiritual connection, okay? And they miss that. They really do miss that, especially if you're in no contact, if you haven't seen them, if you haven't been with them. Like, they miss that, and they would love to have the opportunity to have that moment with you again, okay? And trust, if they did have that moment with you again, oh, they're going to make it a night to remember, because they're going to want to try to get their claws in you where you can't get away again, okay? And who knows, like, that might come up in Mercury retrograde. So, and don't get caught up in that feeling and in that motion in that night that you make a wrong decision, because after Mercury retrograde in, you could face regrets. Okay, so be mindful of that. But yeah, it's like you had a. It was no ordinary love. Let's say that, okay? No ordinary love. Okay. So what we're going to get into this morning is we're going to look at the past, what events occurred in the past that's impacting your current situation. We're going to look at your present. What current events are circling in situation at this time? The hidden influence, the unseen things that you don't know about that's going on in the background, the attitude about it, the influence of others, and how the ones close to you feel. What should be the course of action and the final outcome? Okay? So, Father God, I call on you this morning to come in, use somebody as a tool to help reach those that need to receive your message. I do ask if you have a particular message for someone, that you guide them to my channel so that they may receive the message you have for them. My spirit guides, my angels that crossed over, that watch over me, continue to protect me, as well as my archangel, from all the negative influence, negative thoughts, and any negativity that may come my way. Okay, guys, let's get it going. What happened in the past? What in the past? Yeah, you had a contract. Yeah, there was a spiritual connection. There was a contract. A lot of times, like, and it's really to your belief. Okay, if you're my channel, then you are spiritual and have spiritual belief that we are energy body. We are energy that comes over. We have past lives that come over to have like this human experience, to experience life as it is down here, and sometimes contracts. Like, I feel like children, they already know what parents are going to come to, and like there's already a mate chosen for you. There's contracts written before you come here, and when you come here, you're to experience that and honor these contracts are previously made. And there was a love contract, because this is a six, so this is about loves, choices, and partnerships. And there was a love contract written between you and the person that you came across in your past. Like you guys are supposed to come together, perform a mission, join together, be protectors for each other, love one another, and help to heal each other. Okay. In this sense, someone didn't honor, the scales are unbalanced, so somebody did not honor that contract. Someone made a detour somewhere on this mission that you guys were on to go elsewhere, to do something else, whether it was something towards money or a relationship or business. The scales were just not balanced, and they made a decision that they weren't going to honor the contract that you guys had. They could have even told you, like, I want to marry you, we're going to have a long-term relationship. They could have even told you they want to build a future with you, but they did not. Okay, they just did not. I feel like this person got into a business deal. Okay, they could have started a business with someone else. They could have got engaged, could have got married, could have signed a lease with someone. Whatever they got into, it was a casual. It was not based on love. Okay, it definitely was a casual commitment, a casual relationship. And it's usually something that requires a document, because this is Libra. The scales out here is Libra. Someone could be a lawyer. Someone could work in the judicial system. Yeah, someone entered into something. They could have signed a lease, moved in together. But this card also too, with this being the Libra and the Judicial card, this is lets you know that there's some type of legal, if they're not currently, okay, so if they weren't dealing with something legal in the past, there is something legal coming on. There's a legal action coming our way. So it could be a potential separation, could be a divorce. They could be about to sign a business deal, but this is a past. So this is something they got into in the past. Something that didn't work out their way. Okay? Alright, so let's see what's going on currently. Move green. Here, open your toy. Yeah, I believe someone's really regretting what they got into too, because I don't think it worked. Alright, so what's going on in the present? Alright, yeah. Somebody's dealing with some financial constraints right now. So presently, somebody's going through some financial constraints. And this is coming after, like, whatever they got into, this unbalanced situation that they got into in the past. They're now dealing with some financial constraints. And this also signifies, because this is 13, and 13 is death in tarot. So this also signifies a transformation, an ending, a rebirth of something, and a new beginning. So I believe that you're going on to a new beginning currently. Like you're starting new. You left the situation behind you. So you're going on to something new. But this person's dealing with financial constraints because of what they got into in the past, what they went to. Like I said, it could have been a marriage, could have been a business deal. It could be both. They could have been married and open up a new business together, or went into business together. And it could have been, with the thing of balance, it could have also been a marriage that was already a rocky road, okay? Or whoever they were in a long-term relationship, it could have been something like that was already on a rocky road, and they thought they refreshed, renewed, tried to work on that relationship, and they end up maybe opening a business together, going into a business together, but it's not working, okay? The business is not prospering. It's costing them more than it's worth. This person also could, maybe one partner, because it's unbalanced, maybe somebody's not working. Somebody might be receiving unemployment, no income at all, or just not working, pulling their weight in that relationship, which is causing some financial constraints as well. It could be if they entered into a lease, an agreement, moved in with one another. When that lease is up, they're going to be looking at separating, going their own way. Somebody could be, getting legal advice as far as divorce and how they will split up assets. Okay, just know that it means that money's going to be tight at the moment and not to indulge. Somebody also could have been living above their means. Like they want to keep up with the Joneses and they don't have it. Someone also could be worried about what if they're going to lose money if they leave this relationship. Okay, so I'm getting that too. And so they're holding on to an unhealthy relationship, or they were holding on to an unhealthy relationship due to money because maybe they're materialistic. I also feel too like somebody couldn't have gone back to an unhealthy relationship due to money because money was hard for them, and they're codependent. They rely on one another, and it could be family business, marital business, or just even something they're involved in with a friend. Definitely as a partner, okay. And maybe even though that relationship has been unhealthy, it's still in a sense been a safety net for them. So they rather have an unhealthy relationship to feel secure in what they have because maybe they feel like they couldn't pull their weight of their own, or maybe they feel obligated to pull the weight of someone else to help somebody else. Okay, so what's the hidden influence that we don't see? What's going on in the background that we don't know about? Sixth chakra. So what's going on in the background is someone's working on their sixth chakra. They're working on it and listening to their intuition. They're working on their third eye. Really paying attention to themselves. And with this being Archangel Metatron, Metatron is the angel of life. So Metatron is one who helps you with guidance, gives you clarity and support, and helping you reach your full potential, and helping you make those decisions, and helping you get on when you feel like you've gone off the wrong path, to help you get back on the right path. Okay. Metatron also has like a healing power, insight, and he just helps you along the way of your spiritual journey. So this is something like, and also, just kind of like if you deal with childhood issues, all right, or you have any type of disorders, mental disorders, like Archangel Metatron helps with that as well. Okay, so this person is trying to they did not use their intuition in the past, and they're trying to use their intuition now. And what this being a 4-2 lets me know that this was somebody who does strategic planning. This is usually a person who's a leader, who takes charge, likes to be the one to take the lead in a relationship, okay? So their independence really means a lot to them. Their stability means a lot to them. Their physical stability as well as their emotional stability. But this person is also reflecting. So what you don't know is they're reflecting. They're reflecting back about you. And remember when I first started off, I told you like somebody misses the intimacy between you guys. They went back to something, and the love that you gave them is not is unbalanced. It's not what they received where they went, because they didn't go back to something else based on love. They went to something that's based on finances. So this person is really reflecting back, and they're using their intuition as to possibly like what choices they need to make now, like how they need to move forward. Okay, so let's see, what is the attitude about? Oh, that came right out. Yeah, thank you, confirmation. I told you someone's being strategic. Someone's doing some strategic planning, and this is 21, so they know like something has definitely come to a completion, because 21 is the world card in tarot. So something is completed. There's an end. There's an ending coming. There was an end of a cycle with you guys. There's an end coming, okay, to what they have got into, and it probably is going to take a little bit of time because they need to figure how to get out of this. Someone also could be looking back at old messages between you two. If you gave them cards, letters, just text messages, emails, they might be looking back at that. They might be doing some journaling as well. They're definitely looking at into They're definitely using their intuition now. They didn't use it in the past, but I also feel like because this book is closed, like their intuition, they're trying to use it, but I feel like it is blocked, like it's being hidden from them. Like they could be going through some karma at the moment. But just know that when this card does come up, like it's also a time for you, collective, to be specific about what you want to do to achieve your goals. You know, what are your goals? Like, what do you want to do? Like, make a vision board, journal, write. Really have an idea of the path that you want to take, where you want to go, what you want to bring into fruition, and really work on doing that, okay? It's letting you know that also to be aware that some of your goals and conscious, be aware of the goals that you set and put it in your conscious mind to work on it, okay? Start out by doing putting short journaling, writing, giving yourself short-term goals, like what can I achieve within 30 days? Like, don't just jump straight to the long-term goals, okay? What can I achieve within the 30 days? And then push it further. What can I achieve within 60 days, 90 days? And then what do I want to achieve from like a year out from now? So give yourself shorter goals. Like, give yourself something that you can actually achieve so that you can feel successful and have some appreciation and gratitude and be more motivated to achieve the next goal. If you just set long-term goals and they take a long time to achieve, it's not something that you know that you can achieve or even achieve parts of it within a short period of time, then you're going to lose focus. You're going to lose the motivation to achieve it because you're going to feel like it's never going to happen. Okay? So be mindful of that. And definitely this is to say, like, put action behind what it is that you want to achieve. Okay, so what's the influence of others and how people close to you feel about the situation? I thought sometimes that's not. Oh, here we go. All right, so people see you being happy. They see you moving on with your life. Okay, they see you celebrating. They see that you're stable. You have emotional stability. Like you recovered from whatever you went through with this knucklehead that you were involved with. They see you security. They see you secure. They see you with a happy family. You may have gone into another relationship. You may have blended families. But definitely you're balanced. Like you're definitely balanced out here. You're enjoying your time. Yeah. People see that you've come out of the storm and you're receiving your rainbow. You see the light. You see the ending. You're headed towards you're on the spiritual journey. You're just receiving a lot of joy. They see that you didn't let what you went through hold you down. Like you did the inner work. You showed the strength. Okay. What should the next course of action be? For guys, what should the next course of action be? Oh my gosh. Alright, fifth chakra, Archangel Gabriel. Okay, the fifth chakra talks about the throat chakra. So the next course of action is someone wants to communicate. Okay? Someone wants to come in, they want to talk to you. I feel like in the beginning, like they weren't communicating, they didn't communicate their feelings, they didn't tell you what was going on, they didn't tell you the truth. So their throat chakra was blocked. I also feel like in the past something caused you to shut down. Something caused them to shut down. Okay? They had unhealthy patterns. They could have had a pattern of keeping things to themselves and not sharing what they're going through, sharing bits and pieces about themselves. And it could be because due to their own insecurities. And now they want to come out of that. And they're coming out of that. They're wanting to come in and talk to you, tell you about them, tell you what's been going on in their life, maybe even tell you why they walked away. Okay? They had a fear. This is somebody that had a fear of self-expression in the past. This also could be someone who has physical throat problems, laryngitis. Maybe they have a strep throat. Maybe they have something going on right now with their throat. But usually when you see this in the reverse, you know, it's somebody that has blocked chakras. Okay? The energy chakras are blocked. And Gabriel, um, he removes blocks, okay? Someone could have, I don't know why I just got that, but someone could have found out they have throat cancer. I don't know. I hope not. But Gabriel comes in. He's trying to help them muster up the strength and the courage to speak, to open up that throat chakra. Okay, Gabriel's the messenger of God. So you call on him when you want clarity, when you want wisdom. And he helps you to communicate, to communicate your truth. Okay, and also to receive divine messages. And remember, I told you earlier, because we had Metatron, that I felt like somebody's sixth chakra was blocked and they weren't really getting those messages. So I feel like they're really trying, to muster out. They're really trying to get in strength, and they're trying to listen to their intuition to help them come and speak their truth. Because, and I feel like whatever they have to tell you, that they feel like you're not going to like, because they were just honest with you in the past. And they're afraid of what that might be the final straw. That might, like, what you find out might be the thing that just really just shuts the door for good. And again, we're going into retrograde. When I told you it's a possibility someone's going to come back from the past, and that it could be your time actually to just put closure to a situation. Okay, so what's the final outcome? What is the final outcome? Wait, why so many? Gosh, okay, I'm going to take it. Alright. So what we have, walk away in the reverse. Okay. We have door to romance. And we have woman holding the coin. Okay. So, first I said to walk away is a 27. So that breaks down to a 9. So, this is definitely what's going to happen in this year, because we're in the year of the 9. Okay. So, with the walk away being in reverse, I feel like somebody wants to come back to something. Like someone who walked away from you in the past, they want to come back. They want to come back towards you because you're the one that they love. Okay. This also lets me know that someone feels stuck in a situation. They feel stuck in their present situation or their location where they are. Like maybe they're in a home they want to leave and they feel like they can't get out right now because due to financial constraints and find their own place. Maybe they start a business again and they want to get out of that and they can't right now, so they need the legal advice. Maybe they're on a job, a dead-end job they want to leave. They want to get out of something that they got themselves in. Okay? And I feel like somebody was stuck in a situation, mostly out of out of habit. Maybe they did something out of habit. That's what they were used to, but mostly out of fear. They allowed themselves to stay where they were and not walk towards a healthy situation out of fear. Okay, maybe a habit of familiarity caused them to ignore their intuition and dishonor their feelings. They didn't consider all the factors when they walked into whatever they did in the past. Maybe they felt like the timing wasn't right. And it's a thing, like people say, oh, it's not the right time, it's not the right time. And again, all things, work in divine time. But when someone enters your path, or someone comes into your life, when you see divine has aligned something up, the universe has aligned two people up, you might not feel it's the right time because you're looking at your current situation, but it is the right time because it was divine timing. Okay, but somewhere in your mind, your fears, your hesitation, you stopped the movement, you detoured, you got off path because you didn't feel it was the right time for you. And usually when that happens, when you don't make that move, when you receive the intuition, when you receive that nudge and you're getting, the clues that, hey, this is where you need to go, this is where you need to go. Things are trying to line up for you, but you're still trying to hold on to the past, hold on to way of thinking, hold on to fears. You repeat a cycle, and then you end up just going through obstacles and challenges and things falling apart for you, because that was not the route you were supposed to take. That was not the path that you were supposed to take. And you did your own thing instead of listening to your intuition. Okay? So you it's best to just go along with the flow. Like, don't fight it, okay? This is somebody who deceived themselves. Somebody who may have felt like they weren't enough. So they repeated an unhealthy pattern. And they got like in an unhealthy relationship, whether it's business or romantic. Now they working on letting go of those thought patterns, or they're looking at letting go of those behaviors. They want to remove themselves from the negativity that always kept them away from their happiness. This person could also have some addictions. I don't know why I feel that. But they definitely want to walk towards you because you signify love for them. You are their love. You brought them peace. You brought them happiness. But see, your heart, and their heart was blocked. It's in a cage. But right now, like, your heart is blocked. So they're going to walk towards you, okay? But you still have the key hanging. Can you see the key hanging over there? Like, you might not let this person back in because of what you went through with them. You have your heart, like, you're guarded. You're definitely guarded right now. You're guarded towards them. They can't just walk in and pick up where they left off for sure. Like, if you do decide to go back to them, you know, you're gonna make them work for it. You're gonna make them work for the relationship. The heart, door to romance, is also letting you know that you do have new love coming in. Okay. There was a strong connection between the two of you guys. Like I said earlier, they missed the intimacy. There was a lot of love, a lot of tenderness. This relationship had a lot of potential. Not only that, but the new love that you have coming in has a lot of potential. But this card also says too, with the heart being in a cage, that make sure that you're working on your self-love and you're projecting kind, self-loving energy out, you know, into the universe so that you can get, so that it can return to you. And this woman holding the coin, you're going to be abundant. Also, somebody could have walked away from you again to go towards somebody who they felt like they had more abundance with. But you're going to start a business. So it's going to be fruitful in helping you start a business. Okay, if you have not met this person, you will meet this person along your path. They're going to give you some good financial advice, some good decisions, maybe even lead you towards someone who can help you. Okay, but definitely some financial advice and some tips, some ideas to help you along. And you might be looking at starting a business, but someone you're going to meet is going to help you to make your money, or be a catalyst in some way of you receiving your wealth and abundance. Someone of value to you. This card can also say that you have a new love coming in, or you're starting a new friendship with somebody who is connected to wealth or business, but it's definitely going to be successful. Definitely successful. This person's going to be instrumental in your growth. All right, so let's do a little bit of clarifications of some of these, and so we can get ready to wrap it up. Okay. Yeah, you do. You have new love coming in. You have wealth coming in. There's opportunities. You have a lot of success coming in. A lot of success. And, you know, could be like, you know, and you find your happiness, you know. But again, Mercury retrograde is coming up. Somebody wants to come out from your past, communicate. Someone who made a wrong choice, made a wrong decision. They want to come and communicate. Somebody who held back the truth from you, wants to shed the light. But because it's Mercury retrograde, you're not going to receive everything. They're not going to tell it all. They are going to hold back some because they are fearful of what they say you're not going to be accepting of. Okay, give me contract. Oh, gosh. That came out real fast. Yeah, someone wants forgiveness. They see you moving on. They want to move on from a situation. They want forgiveness. Okay, they're hoping that you can forgive them for whatever it is that they have to say to you. They want a new beginning, but it didn't come from the upright. They want a new beginning with you. Their finances are not doing well. Okay, their finances are a little shaky at this time. They're trying to manifest you back into their life. We have earth and water sign out here. So with the earth sign, we have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. With the water sign, we do have Cancer, Pisces, um, Scorpio. Somebody could have went back to a water sign. The earth sign could have gone back to a water sign. The water sign could have gone back to an earth sign. Put it where it goes. Or you, they, whoever, could be earth or water. But somebody's not grounded. Somebody's definitely looking to the material things. They see you being material abundance. They feel like they're not going to have this new beginning with you. Okay, they are trying to listen to their intuition. We have the high priestess. They do see you as being very intuitive. Okay. This person kept secrets from you. You came across like a mystery. You were something this person wasn't used to. Another water sign. Someone see you using your inner wisdom, your intuition, and they see you being abundant from that. Okay? You are a very intuitive person. Yeah. They want to come and celebrate with you your new beginning, but it's sideways, so... And again, a lot of water. Somebody's definitely in their emotions. They want to celebrate with you. They want to come back to you. They want to have a happy family with you. They want to do things with you. They miss you. They miss the friendship. Like, you guys were more than just lovers, you know, if you went there with that person. You guys really had a friendship, and they really enjoyed those moments with you, and they miss that. And they want to come and celebrate with you. They want to celebrate your new beginning. They want to be a part of your new beginning. But watch that, because that person can have secret motives. Okay, as to that. They didn't want to help you build, but they want to come and celebrate with them. Yeah, you've been through a lot with this person. You've been through a lot. You went through a lot of challenges. You overcame a lot of challenges, and you made it through. You were determined to make it through. You were determined not to sit on your ass and just wallow in the pity. So you found the courage, you found the strength, and you made it to the other side. Okay? You're going to be very abundant. If you have not seen your money increase, your money will increase, because you do have the Nine of Pentacles out here. And due to the hard work that you did, like a reward from the universe, they are going to reward you with financial independence. You're self-sufficient. You're going to have material comfort. You're going to have a business coming in. Like I said, someone's going to come into your life that's going to give you some financial advice, help you along the way, give you some tips, and, you know, just be a part of your success. Okay? Help you to build. This person also sees you as abundant, self-sufficient, and independent. And that could have been like some part of their fear, because like I said, maybe they weren't doing so well financially. Maybe they had things holding them back, and they didn't feel like they were on your level. They didn't feel like that they were enough for you. And that could have been part of fear, not feeling like enough. They saw you as nurturing, as practical, because you have the Queen of Pentacles out here. So they did. They saw you, and you were generous with this person. Okay, I feel like you did things for this person. You're not just generous with money, because some of you could have given your person money, helped them along the way, helped them out of situations. But you had a very nurturing side to you. So you were abundant, and you were generous with giving out love, your time, your energy. Okay, and they see you as the Queen of Pentacles in their life. More earth sign out here, guys. You could have really been dealing with that earth sign, or you could be an earth sign. More water coming out, because now we have the Four of Cups in reverse. So somebody definitely wants clarifying happy families. So somebody wants a new opportunity with you. They want to come in and speak their truth. They want to be emotional with you now. They didn't give to you in the past, but now they want to give to you. They gave this another situation, whether it was business or a relationship. They put their attention elsewhere, but now that you're gone, they want to put their attention towards you. Okay, the situation, they're ready to put a situation to end the situation that they're currently in, so that they can give to you. They want a rebirth, but see, they want to come in and get their attention to you, but you're riding away. You're riding away from them. The horse is leaving them, so they're not going to be able to have this new start for you. Like that cycle's ended. Like, you're done. You're done. You're ready for a new phase. More water, more earth coming out, because now you have the Seven of Pentacles coming out. So you're investing now in your long-term goals. You know, you're being patient. You're just waiting. You're just waiting for your coins to come in because you're investing into something else. Like you walked away from this and now you're investing. You're investing in yourself, your career, your money. Okay, and you're just trying to be abundant in what you have. This is more earth. There is a lot of water, a lot of earth. Whatever went down really went down between a water and earth sign. Yeah, they gave their love another water sign. They gave their love somewhere else. They walked away from you and they partner up with someone else who could have been a water sign: Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Jeez, and there's no harmony in that relationship at all. There's no harmony. It was somebody that they felt comfortable with. Yeah, now they're curious about what's going on with you because we have the page swords out here. They're looking back. They're looking back at what they gave their cup to, their heart to, what they poured into, they poured their time and energy into. They're looking back at that and they're thinking like, why did they do that? Like, why did they pursue that? Why did they not stay on the path with you? Not only that, but you. This is an air sign. Like there's somebody's in their head. Like you're looking back at the past. Okay, like what they did to you. You're looking back at the fact that they poured into another situation and not come to you. Okay, so you're looking back at that. So when this person comes towards you, because I told you you're riding away, like you, you haven't forgot. You haven't forgot what they did at all. Yeah, that this person has to just. You're not going to take them back. So they're going to have to carry these burdens. They're going to have to carry these burdens on their own. They're going to have to just lay in the bed that they made. Like, you put in the hard work to heal. Because this is the ten of wands. So you put in the heart, the work to heal, to go towards your achievement. Okay, you felt weighed down by things. You felt overwhelmed, and you got past that. Now this person feels like they're overwhelmed. This person's feeling like how you felt in the past. This person's feeling overwhelmed at this time. But again, a situation has come to a close. So they're just going to be overwhelmed in these emotions because they made that decision that they made. Yeah, you're meeting them with their Queen of Wands. They're overwhelmed with these emotions and they're coming towards you with passion because they want to undo their wrongs. And you're the Queen of Wands at this point. Like you're not taking no shit. Like you're like, I don't want to. You don't want to hear it. Basically, you don't even have your hand out to welcome them to come in and talk to you. Like you're focused on you. You're looking away. See your eyes, like you're looking away. Your head is turned the opposite way of them. You're looking away. You're standing in your confidence. You're following your passion. You're listening to your intuition. Like you're not. You're like, I don't want to know. You did it. It's done. I'm done. It's what it is. There's no room for them to come in. Like you definitely have boundaries. Clarify the Queen of Wands for me. I feel like you really put down boundaries with this person. And they know it. They know they can't come to you half-hearted with some BS at this moment. Or like you're not playing no games with them. You are serious. You're very stern with them right now. Yeah, you're focused on your financial stability, your security. You're holding your more earth, you guys. You're holding your stuff close to you. Okay? You're holding back. Like, no, I'm not giving you my energy. You're holding your energy. I'm holding my energy. I'm holding my pentacles. I'm holding my coin. I'm holding my everything. Like, you're not getting it. I'm keeping it to myself. I'm in control of my life now. And not only are you controlling your life, but you're like in control of the situation. Like, you hold the power. Okay? So you have the power to decide if your relationship with them goes forward, if you have a friendship with them or not, if renew a relationship or rekindle a relationship. Like, the power is in your hands now. Okay, and you realize that and you're holding on. You're holding on to your power. Yeah, you're ready to go towards a new beginning. You're ready to take a leap of faith and go in a new direction. Like you're really listening to your intuition. Like you like your freedom. You're optimistic about the future. Like you're in your head. Like, I'm ready. I'm ready to take whatever risk. I'm ready to just leap forward, leap into something new, my career ventures, new love, new prospects. Like you're ready now. You're ready to start over because that situation has come to an end. It's completed. You've done. You've closed the cycle. You feel whole now, and you know that what you're going to is the best move for you. You know that there's going to be a lot of emotional fulfillment there. There's going to be a lot of love there. There's going to be a lot of abundance there. Like, you looking back. You're looking back at, I made it. I made it through the storm. I'm leaping forward. I'm starting the beginning. I don't want anything from the past. I want all new. I have a new mindset, a new sense of power, a new sense of control, and a new sense of who I am and what's best for me. And I'm just moving forward. I'm focused on myself. And, I don't want to go backwards ever again. And that's just how you feel right now. Okay? And kudos to you. Kudos to you. Kudos to us because I'm part of the collective as well, you guys. Been through it, done it. And hey, a lot of these things resonate with me. I want you to know that. So let's get an angel message and then we're going to wrap this up. And then, of course, will come out later today and give you guys your afternoon message. Well, let's see what the angels have to say. Like, yeah, but somebody's coming to you. They miss the intimacy. They want to be intimate with you. They think if you guys can have that moment. They don't like what's going on. A couple of things come out. Okay. Let's see. First angel message. Remain positive. Okay. Again, Mercury is coming up. You might hear some things you don't like. Remain positive. Keep a positive mindset. Give love out there. Receive love. If something comes up and it catches you at a whim, okay, remain positive about the situation. Don't let it get you down. You have a lot of abundance coming in. If you're stuck or confused about which direction to take or what you're doing, just ask your angels. They're around you at this time. You are surrounded by your angels. So talk to them. Ask questions so that you can receive clarity. Okay. Somebody could have a health situation going on. Your health is improving. Things are improving with you. I feel like you were stuck in this situation, and when this person detoured and you remained and you stayed stuck in the situation, this person's negativity like blocked some things for you, blocked your abundance, because I felt like you were pouring into that situation, not pouring into yourself. So you caused some delays for yourself, okay? Maybe things were going on. You had health problems, financial problems, just things. Couldn't find a job, was missing opportunities. You just weren't, because you weren't pouring into the self-love into yourself. And now that your chakras are lining up, you feel good, you're at peace, your health is improving. So just don't stop. Don't stop what you're doing. Don't stop loving on yourself. Don't stop pouring in yourself, believing in yourself, accomplishing your dreams, going after your goals. Like, don't stop and don't let somebody detour you off track, okay? You do have a lot of abundance coming your way. Um, and if you haven't seen, the things materializing for you now, if you're not currently receiving that, you will. You definitely will, okay? So this is my message for you for this morning. If it resonates with you, please do like, subscribe, hit the notification bell to alert you of more readings that I have, and leave a comment. I welcome all comments, okay? Have a good day, continue your healing journey, and thank you for visiting me on Spirit on Guided Leap of Faith.